you want to do the opening?
Didn't you hear me?
Nah, let's not even bother with that.
Do you just want to say a word I said?
This is our 4th try at this one.
Yeah.
We've had like some Keaton craziness and having to run around and restart, and it's not going well. So
let's hope it goes well this time.
Hopefully 4th time's the charm. Yeah. So we're just gonna do the straight intro. You want to just do it just regular?
Sure.
Okay.
Should I do it slower than I usually do?
Yeah, don't do it like super speed.
Okay. Welcome to another MOTUfigures.com video spotlight.
That sounded good. That was perfect. Okay, this time we're doing Battleground Evil-Lyn. This is a figure that a lot of people don't have yet. If you're a subscriber, you don't have it yet.
Can I mention why it's not fair?
Sure.
Well, the subscribers, they pay for every single figure, and they're letting the people with no subscription get it first.
That's true.
Now, I'm one of the people that pick and choose, so it kind of is fair to me if I wanted that figure.
Yeah, that you could get it right off the bat. But it's not fair to me in that,
another one.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we got this up in a timely fashion and didn't have to wait until sometime in January when they decide to ship it. So I went ahead and bought an extra one. So we could do the video, and that I could have both heads, maybe an extra cape or whatever, I don't know. So I went ahead and threw one in with our Wind Raider order, and we got that today. So I got this today. But had I not done that, I'd have been stuck just waiting until whenever they ship those Demo Mans. Not really fair, not a good solution, but we've already gone over that, so no reason to reiterate here. Battleground Evil-Lyn was the solution that Mattel presented to the people that prefer the 2000X version of Evil-Lyn, and maybe you weren't satisfied with the yellow Evil-Lyn.
I can't, every 3 other times, I can't remember his name, but we ate dinner with him at PowerCon, and he said,
You're talking about Wade?
Yes.
Blaze mentioned this on the other tries on this. He keeps forgetting your name. We had dinner with Wade Thurman at PowerCon, and Blaze seems to think that you said that you wanted Battleground Evil-Lyn, or the 2000X Evil-Lyn, and you were excited about it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure...
And the more we've done this video again and again, I'm starting to remember it too. Or could it be that we talked about it so many times now?
And this might make you remember, Lily. He was like, nah, I wouldn't.
What are you going to say? You have to say it now.
I was going to say, he said, yeah, you don't like the 2000X Evil-Lyn better because you like more of the yellowish skin.
Yeah, I do remember, I think I do remember him saying that. And I do prefer the vintage styling to 2000X. So this wasn't a figure I was really looking forward to all that much because it's 2000X styling. I know, you skipped it, Keaton skipped it, because you already have Evil-Lyn, so there was no reason for another Evil-Lyn.
Well, I didn't know I'd have an Evil-Lyn by now. I could have ordered it and not expected.
Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't have a yellow Evil-Lyn. You got that for Christmas. You just didn't like it. You just didn't like it. Okay, so I just didn't like it. Okay, well you're not alone in not really liking it. Even a lot of the 2000X fans don't really like it, because there's two views you can take on this figure.
Heads and tails.
Heads and tails would work.
As a coin.
As a coin. Let's say the head side. And let's say you're a 2000X fan, and when you're told that maybe you're going to be getting a 2000X Evil-Lyn in this line eventually, this is what's presented to you. You would be disappointed in that you'd want that 2000X outfit. You wouldn't want just another Tila repaint. You would want something more.
4 Tila repaint.
This is our 4th Tila repaint, yes. You would want something more, and you'd be disappointed and go, that's not what 2000X Evil-Lyn looks like. That's not her styling. But to look at it from the other point of view, the Mattel point of view, in that this line, we've been told since the beginning, is that these characters or designs or whatever from different lines and different incarnations of MOTU are going to be put through the classicizing machine, where they do the figure as if it would have been done in the vintage line. And had this figure been done in the vintage line, this is probably what would have happened. They would have just taken the Evil-Lyn and repainted it. What was up with that face? Why'd you go, ooh? I don't know what's going on. This is probably what they would have done, though, right? They would have just taken a Tila and repainted it, just like Evil-Lyn and Tila are the same body mold in the old line. And had they done like another Tila in that vintage line, it probably would have used that same body again. So I can understand the point of putting this into classics and making it part of classics would be just repainting that outfit again.
Right.
You know? So I'm fine either way. You're getting tired, aren't you? We're going to bust through this, man. This 4th time is going to be a charm.
And then we have a battle video, don't we?
We'll probably skip that for tonight.
Oh, I could like keep going through that, but okay.
We'll see how tired you are by the time we're done with this. So both sides, I can see the point. To me, though, this is fine. I'm cool with this because I was cool with the yellow Evil-Lyn, and I really didn't need a 2000X style Evil-Lyn, but I'm totally cool with this figure. But now that I've got this figure, I don't want another Evil-Lyn on top of that to get the 2000X style. I'm sorry to those fans. I'd have been fine with either one. Had they done like the full dress 2000X thing, I'd have bought that and been fine with that. They did this, I'm fine with this. But either way, I've got 2 Evil-Lyns now. I'm good. But they'll probably do another one. Let's talk about the figure. So what we've got here is, like we said, the Tila repainted body, but there's been one alteration. We've got this swiveling gauntlet thing now. So the gauntlets could swivel around, so you can either do the bracer so that it's kind of thinner on the inside or thinner on the outside, which was a big complaint with both Tila and Evil-Lyn, was that those bracers were wider on the inside than they were on the outside, and everybody was like, well, that looks weird, but it had to do with the vintage styling.
I bet you could fit the ram thing in there.
Or the ram's head in the hand? That's a good idea. I bet you could. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that in the pictures. Blaze mentioned the hand just now, and this is the Catra hand again, but now it's not as rubbery, even though they said that there was a safety thing on the other one that made it rubbery, but now it's not rubbery, which doesn't make any sense.
She's not a cat person, that she doesn't have a sharp claw on
No, it's the same hand, though. It's the same nails and everything. But they gave her this hand for the spell casting hand, so she could be like, you know, I'm casting a spell on you.
Except
cast a spell on you.
Except
because you're mine.
Except in
That's my cat scratch fever voice.
Except in a less old lady type voice, because you're like, I'm gonna cast a spell on you.
Well, maybe she talks like that. Actually, in the LP, she did kind of have a screechy, kind of vulture voice. She talked like this. Giant CE LP. Yep. I don't know where it's going. Okay, so there's that. And then we've got the addition of a cape. Right. Which the cape is cool. I would love to see this in, like, black to go on the vintage Evil-Lyn. Like the yellow style Evil-Lyn. This cape is cool. I dig the cape.
That would be more of a vintage Evil-Lyn. Black would be more of hers.
Well, no, I mean like the Filmation, where she wears the black cape in Filmation.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be cool to put it on her. So, there's that. And then she's got a new head, which the figure comes with this head on there, without the helmet on, with sort of the white, shortish hair. You're yawning like crazy. It's sort of like a white lavendery hair or so. But I like this head a lot. I think this head's really cool. And when you get that cape off and you got that head in there, it's like an Evil-Lyn that's been through a battle. I think it just looks kind of cool. She's also got kind of these like half-moon earrings like the 2000X.
Kind of sick.
Why's she gotta be sick?
Pale.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's goth.
Pale.
You know, goth chicks are pale. So she's got this short hair, but you've also got another head here, which is the Evil-Lyn head again, but painted in black and silver.
I like that, sort of.
It's a cool head. I like it a lot. I think it looks cool in those colorings. Kind of reminds me, I mean, there's certain elements of this that remind me of Filmation. I don't know why. It just kind of has, it's almost like a cross between 2000X and Filmation to me.
Can you name one of them that, because I don't really see any.
Well, the dark black helmet and, you know, the sort of the not quite yellow skin, but sort of palish skin, and the sort of purple colorings and things like that.
Yeah.
It's a cross, to me, it's a cross between 2000X and Filmation. A lot of people don't agree with that, but I can kind of see it. Maybe it's just, I'm weird. So you can pop that head off, if you don't break your figure, and you can put on this cape here and put this helmeted head on there. You kind of have to remove the, if you got the helmeted head on, you're yawning like crazy. If you have the helmeted head on, and I'm not even keeping you up late, it's like 8:30.
I've been through a long day.
It's been a long day of playing games, I'll bet. Yeah, that's been rough, I'll bet.
No.
So and when you get this head on, it's kind of tough to get this. Oh, I lied. It's not tough at all to get it off. So there she is. I think we've talked enough about this. We've given enough thoughts on the actual figure. Her accessories. Yeah, she's got this knife again.
It's a cooler.
It's cool. It's silver. It's cool. All right. And then she's got the staff again, but instead of like 2 stalks, it's got 2 balls. It's got two stones. I mean, it's sounds like our fourth try at this. We're getting slap happy. Okay, so okay, sorry. Okay, so one of them is purple and see-through, and the other one's glow in the dark. I'm like 9 years old. Okay, so this one glows in the dark.
Dad, I know you are.
Exactly. So this one glows in the dark, and this one's just like purple. They're cool. I like the glow in the dark one a lot. I think it's really cool. You put this in her hand.
I would put in the white hair one, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's cool. I agree. I'm not going to keep switching it, though, because you know how I am. So she can kind of do that spell casting thing with that hand and that glow-in-the-dark ball. That's pretty cool. So that's that. Let's talk about this bio. You ready?
That name is so weird.
Well, we haven't done the regular Evil-Lyn, so you're not used to it yet. Battleground Evil-Lyn. I guess anything that's in, like, a different version, they're just going to call Battleground. Because we have Battleground Tila, and now we got Battleground Evil-Lyn.
At least we don't have Battleground Trapjaw yet. I hope they make...
That could be cool if they do mini comic Trapjaw, Battleground Trapjaw, that'd be cool. Okay, Battleground Evil-Lyn, real name Evelyn Morgan Powers. They got this name from the original Filmation Bible.
Well,
that's where that's from.
At least she has one word that's the original person's name, Morgan.
What do you mean?
I know people named Morgan. That's one person's regular name.
Hey!
Part of the regular
Well, you know Morgan. You must know who Evil-Lyn is. Alright, cast aside by her secret husband after his transformation, Evil-Lyn sent their infant son into the future and plotted to overthrow Skeletor by releasing his enemies from their dimensional prisons. In a series, In a series of miscalculations, she helped free the Snakemen, Hordak, and Gygor, increasing her adversaries threefold. After Randor and Miro returned from Despondos, the Three Towers rose, and Evil-Lyn found herself again allied with Skeletor during the second Ultimate Battleground. At the end, defeated and stripped of her powers by the new Sorceress of Grayskull, Evil-Lyn used the Cosmic Key and the power of the Central Tower to return to the future to find a new life with her long-lost child, the son of Skeletor. There's a lot in this bio.
Skeletor was her husband?
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here.
Wait, it's cool that they mentioned Nero because he was in one Filmation Sheer episode, grandfather of Adam and Sheer, so he went back in time to help them.
It is cool that they mentioned Miro.
Back in time, just a theory.
No, just even went to a theory, yeah. Now, I was on a podcast that's going to be coming up soon. I don't want to say which podcast it was. But I talked about this bio on that podcast. And I'm going to reiterate a couple of things I said here. I'm not going to go overboard on this because I don't want to seem like I'm saying the same things again. But to say here, just to touch on a couple things real quick. Okay, they have an infant son. I'm not a big fan of Son of Skeletor. I think that's kind of lame. I don't really want a new character named Son of Skeletor.
I don't want a bio saying that they're married.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they're married and all that stuff. It's kind of strange. I have a feeling that the infant son may end up being the Spector, Mighty Spector, because the whole time travel thing. And if it is, I'm not going to be happy about that, because I don't want this Spector character to be the central character and to be the son of Skeletor and all this
stuff. They're giving Spector everything.
We're not going to get off on that because we don't know yet. We're just going on record now as saying if that happens, we're not going to be happy. Right? We can agree on that. Okay, then it says that she plots to overthrow Skeletor by releasing his enemies from the dimensional prisons. But then right after that, it says, a series of miscalculations, she frees the Snakemen, Hordak, and Gygor. The last sentence, she was plotting it, and now this sentence, it's miscalculations that frees them. That makes no sense.
I did not know she helped Gygor.
Yeah, she frees Snakemen, Hordak, and Gygor. She frees them all.
That's actually kind of cool, the Gygor part.
Yeah, but man, Evil-Lyn's got to calm down, man.
It's like, ooh, I want to rescue that. Hey, how about I rescue some good guys that we captured?
It's like she's looking through a book of, like, imprisoned creatures, and she's going, I can get that guy out. I can get that guy out, too. So, she increases her adversaries threefold. It seems like after the mistake of let's say that it happened in this order. She frees the Snake Men, and that doesn't work out. And it's like, poop. They're against me. Well, I guess I'll free Hordak. Poop. He's against me. I'll free Gygor. Poop. He's against me. It's like, when would you learn? I guess the third time's not the charm. She's probably working on her fourth try like we just had to. Okay, so after Randor and Miro, which it's cool to hear Miro mention, they return from Despondos, the Three Towers, the Eternia playset, rise, and Evil-Lyn finds herself again allied with Skeletor during the second Ultimate Battleground. Okay? I still don't understand the whole multiple Ultimate Battlegrounds thing, but that's okay. Here's the thing that really gets me on this bio and about this figure in general. You okay?
Yeah, my jaw just has been hurting.
Oh, yeah, you lost your tooth today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually been hurting before that.
Oh, that's probably because you're getting used to that tooth being gone and stuff. So that's why Blaze keeps going like this and wanting to do all this stuff, because he lost a tooth and he's got a loose one over here. We should have explained that beforehand.
No, I lost this tooth and there's this one over here.
That's what I just said, right? I said lost this tooth and this one's loose over here.
Oh, yeah, because that's...
Yeah, you're looking at the mirror image of you. Or something. I don't even know what we're doing at this point. But we're going to make it through. We're going to push through. We're going to make it through this one. So, the last part, I just want to touch on this really fast. So, their explanation as to why Evil-Lyn changes colors from yellow to this is that she loses her powers. She's defeated and stripped of her powers by the new Sorceress of Grayskull, which is Teela.
Right. That's probably talking about the new comic.
Yeah, it's probably talking about the new comic. Evil-Lyn uses the Cosmic Key and the power of the Central Tower to return to the future to find a new life for the long-lost child. So this is a depowered Evil-Lyn that goes to the future to be a mom.
Okay, the no power thing that Teela joined her is kind of cool, but then the mom?
Yeah, it's like, if you were a kid playing, would you be like, dude, give me the Evil-Lyn that has no powers and is a mom in the future?
No, it's like this.
I want that on my team.
Well, it's like this. Okay, son. Time to go destroy places.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Sonny. Let's head off and meet your dad Skeletor for lunch or something. I don't know. But yeah, that seems, I don't know. It's kind of a slap in the face to 2000X fans if that is the case. That is the explanation for this.
You know, most 2000X fans don't like this figure.
They don't like it. Yeah, but still, that's not cool to say. This version of her is a depowered version that's a mom in the future. I just don't get it.
I feel sorry for them, actually.
Yeah, I feel bad for 2000X fans on that figure. I'm not a 2000X fan, but I can feel you on that one. It's kind of rough. This is a figure that I don't know if you really need all that much.
I did.
We haven't said that much in these reviews. It's cool. I kind of dig it, and I don't mind the styling so much. But if they are going to do another version later on, this one's going to become majorly superfluous. There's just going to be no use to it. You get a cool cape. You get a helmet, unhelmeted. I still did it again. I don't know what that word is. A no-helmet head. Okay, but that's about it. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this one that much. I'm sorry if you like this figure. I bought it, but I don't know. I guess that's it for this one, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll sign off on this so you can get to bed and lose another tooth or something.
No.
If you wake up without one, it's not my fault.
I'll wake up with money under my pillow.
Maybe, maybe not. You stopped believing in the Tooth Fairy, didn't you?
No, that's the
Easter Bunny. Oh.
Tell me the truth about the Tooth Fairy.
I just told you.
Oh, so there's no such thing?
I can't believe this happened on the video.
I
gotta have a talk with Blaze, apparently.
At least I know.
Okay, so we'll see you guys next time. Say good journey.
Good journey.
You just saw Blaze's hopes get destroyed. Sorry about that. So we'll see you guys next time.